Alrighty. So, we've got a mess to handle, don't we?
One moment while I swippity swipe.
You swippity swoopin'?
Yeah, I'm swimmity swooping.
You be swippity swoopin'? Look at that man in all his glory.
You can't stop me from swimmity swooping, okay?
I can certainly
You
try.
can't stop me.
I can try.
Can't stop me.
I can't stop this feeling.
So, this is gonna be a different kind of stream. As you'll notice, as my boy here is not on his account, he's actually viewing me on Discord. Because I will admit, I kind of have a problem.
Kind of?
Now, I feel like I have a lot of gear in my inventory at sometimes. Like, there's no reason for me to have this many exotics, gauntlets in my thing when I only really ever use these two. I like having Garnsteins on me though, because those are
Yeah, no,
just
those,
really
those,
nice.
those are pretty useful.
Even though they're 1600,
Yeah,
let's not look at that. Uh, but I have a problem, and that problem is this mess. I have
Joe.
one slot
Joe,
that is
no.
mostly guns.
No. Joe, it's worse than I could have imagined. Joe, it's so much worse than I ever could have imagined. Joe, what was that? What was this monstrosity?
Teaser. That's your teaser.
Teaser?
Alright?
Put me back in, coach.
No, 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 no. We're gonna go look at the fish so you calm down
The,
first.
the, oh, the,
Look at the frog. Say hello to the frog.
Joe, it's all gotta go, Joe. It all has to go.
No, it's not gonna all go.
Joe, we're bringing you down to 50 slots.
No. What happens when I need to arm a small army, huh?
Joe, you don't need to arm a small arm.
I need to arm a small army.
Joe, you'll be fine. You're all right.
Now, I understand a lot of people don't keep uh, exotics in their vault because they could just pull them from collections whenever
Mm-hmm.
they want. But at the same time, defeats trackers.
Yeah, no, that's one of the few exceptions to the rule is like enemies killed, or if you've got like a strong
Does it
sentimental
have?
value to it.
Does this have a stats tracker? It does.
Yeah, all of them do.
Also, who is gonna tell me that you can rotate these?
I
How is
I
this a thing?
I swear that has to be new this season.
I'm.
So, where do you want to start, Joe?
So we just start at the top
You
and work our way
just
down.
just start somewhere. What are we getting rid of?
We'll start at the very beginning.
Well,
Start with the Primus.
we're not gonna go through everything because we're not getting rid of
Everything.
Joe. We can't get rid of your Ghost Primus. That
Oh
is
yeah.
we can get rid of Midnight Coup. That's just fine. Guess you could just
Hey,
garbage
that's my
garbage
baby.
garbage gun gun
That's my baby.
bad gun. Get rid of it.
That's my.
To me, I would say like your exotics. Hang on to your exotics unless you've got like a quadrillion copies of them, as you've told me yesterday. We'll get into that later though. Um, if you have if it's a masterwork, you probably have a reason to hang on to it. Um, if there is just a role that you're really passionate about, that's one thing. If you're using it for a build, you really
I'm
can't get rid of that.
I'm I'm passionate about all of my roles.
Shenanery.
No.
And you know it. You just don't want to get rid of your mess. I
It's options.
I know for like me personally, I hung on to a lot of the guns from like Season of Undying just because they had a unique model and you can't get those anymore. It's a collector's item. So things like Midnight Coup, those you can pull those from collections, but that one has a different role, or you have the curated role or something. Those are special. So things like that I would say are pretty safe. You can hang on to those. But I mean, I see that you've got three shotguns there from what raid is that? Uh, yeah, it's the one on.
It's Heritage from Deepstone Crypt.
That's the one.
It should be noted that Hunter may or may not know what a lot of these guns are because he doesn't do a lot of raiding to begin with.
I
So
yeah, I haven't raided since about Garden of Salvation. That is the oldest, or sorry, the newest raid that I have done. So a lot of the names for like 90% of these guns, I'm not going to fully have memorized. The older ones I should have down, but I don't get up with the new age shenanery. I don't know what these kids are up to. So, how often? Well, we'll just start off with those shotguns there. How often do you actually use them?
well, do I have the one? Which one is the one that I always
You've
use?
got one that's masterworked.
Yeah, this one. Reconstruction recombination is like the role to have on your heritage.
Hmm.
These two, I don't know why these are in.
Dual loader, I would say, is actually it is nice, and with the rework that Bungie did with the way that you get your abilities back, Thresh can be kind of good. By no means is it like end all be all, but dual loader, like for a shotgun, because what is that? That is no, that's not a lightweight. So I mean, it has a fairly low reload speed. Having dual loader on there could be fun.
Fairly Road, it's at 10.
Yeah, yeah. So
It's
I mean,
always balls.
dual loader might help you out there. Um, but again, you do have one that's masterwork that is significantly faster with reload. So I mean, you
This is the homie. This is the
yeah,
only one of these three that I've actually used.
then you might as well get rid of the other two.
Oh,
You're never gonna use them, Joe, and they're just holding you up.
okay. Where
All
are we
right.
going to next?
You've got two
We'll do it
pulse
day at
rifles.
a time.
Yeah, you've got two pulse rifles from Garden. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, those are both pretty good. What was that first one again? Was that auto?
Full
You've
auto
got.
trigger and head seeker.
I don't know how to feel about the fact that you still have something with full auto trigger.
I don't use full auto trigger. This is another one of those guns where I
Right.
just kind of have. I bet you what happened. I do this with a lot of my weapons.
Hmm.
You see, this one's from Shadowkeep
Yeah.
and this one's from Arrivals. This one was after the rework.
Hmm.
So what probably happened here is I do this with a lot of my guns, especially raid weapons, where if I get a new gun that I've not gotten before, even if it's not the greatest roll, I will still put it in the vault unless it's like a truly dog shit roll.
Oh, right.
This one was okay, and since it was the first one that I probably got, I just threw it in the vault and forgot about it.
Completely forgot to put my music on for this stream.
Yeah, fool. It doesn't
Professional streamer. Yeah, everything's still working out. Perfect. So, my question there would be is does it have like sentimental value? Like actual sentimental.
That's a good question because this one not really.
Okay.
This one I have
Hmm.
used quite a bit.
Rangefinder Headseeker is a good
Um,
roll.
yeah, that was kind of the roll to get on it. This is actually one of my more favorite pulses. I'm
Hmm.
using a pulse rifle and it can be whatever. This is
Yeah.
probably the one I'm gonna reach for.
It's a fantastic dueling weapon.
This one, yeah, not really. Not really
The
a chief.
And that came before the mod rework, because now you do have an actual mod in place so that every gun has full auto trigger system.
Yeah.
All right, you got 3 bows there. I'm not gonna have you get rid of the spare ration.
The spare rations is a good one because this is like the perfect roll.
I don't know if it was the perfect roll. I mean, I have seen some pretty nasty
This
rolls.
was the roll that people wanted.
Was it?
High cal rapid hit swashbuck.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
That was the roll.
You
I could
can't get rid
probably
of
honestly get rid of the night watch.
that. Did you ever
I've
get
never
the?
used it. It's just because it's the curated roll.
Yeah, there was one that I know there was one that came with the New Light campaign, like the New Light campaign with Shahan, and that roll was fantastic. I don't remember if that was Overflow explosive payload. I'm fairly certain it did come with explosive payload. I just don't remember what the first trait was. If you go and if you're willing to go and like redo the quote unquote New Light mission, you can get a very good Night Watch. So I mean, the question is, if you're really married to Night Watch, you could go get a better one, or potentially better one.
So here's the thing, right? Night watch, we all know, is a fantastic scout rifle. It always
Mm-hmm.
has been. But I'm not a scout rifle guy.
Really?
I used the Night Watch as my primary go-to scout rifle if I
Mm-hmm.
needed one. But for like lower end content like strikes, uh, raids, I'm not reaching for a scout rifle. The
No,
only time
absolutely
I'm
not.
having a scout rifle is if I'm doing something like I remember using scout rifles for stuff like 0 hour,
Mm-hmm.
uh, master nightfalls, where you want as much range as possible.
Right.
But I don't use this night watch, and the fact that it's sunset to begin with,
Yeah.
even in Crucible, I have better options of scout rifles than this.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I suppose. I mean, that
Using
one.
Transfig.
Oh, right. Yeah, you got Outlaw Explosive. That's a fantastic roll there. That one is one that I would leave up to you just because that's a curated roll from Season of the Drifter. I know curated rolls can be kind of.
It's not even called Season of the Drifter. I don't remember what it's called.
What was it? It was season of the Forge, Season of Opulence. I swear it was Season of the Drifter.
No, it's not. I know it's not.
Best
Here, let
season
me.
of all times. That was absolutely beautiful season. I don't care what anyone says. And fight me on that one.
Um,
See, what was my role for Night Watch? Because I know I have the new one. What was? I can't find it here.
okay, its new name is called Season of the Drifter. But when it came out, it was called Joker's Wild.
That's what it was.
I'm gonna get rid of it
Fair enough. It,
because it is a very nice weapon,
mm-hmm.
but I've never used it, and it is sunset.
Yeah.
So I'm never going to use it again. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
hold any sentimental value for me other than it's the curated role.
Right.
Plus, I get 7 enhancement cores out of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, service revolver.
I got one service revolver. This was at the time of using it,
Mm-hmm.
which was a long time ago, back in the hand cannon meta.
Yep.
this was the go-to for Crucible.
It was a beautiful gun.
This was my go-to Crucible weapon.
Oh, and look at that, Joe. It's a 180, huh? Look at that.
Yeah, because 180s are good and cruisy.
Giving me shit about my
Not many other
180s.
places. Not many other places. They're good.
Oh, what else do you have? Yeah, get rid of the breakneck. Get rid of it. Bad gun. Bad gun.
It's only got 12,000 kills on it. It's fine.
Bad gun.
Bad gun.
No one's ever heard of that one.
Stringer.
Ostringer was a beautiful gun. Did you ever get
This
a?
Stringer, though, you'll notice, has never been used.
Yep.
It's not even a great roll.
It's not. It's not fantastic. I mean, you are currently, at least for the rest of this year, you are able to go and farm. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me rethink that statement. You're able to get the sword. You're able to get
The
the.
shotgun. That's it.
Was it just sword and shotgun?
That's it.
Jesus. Huh.
She's going away. Getting rid of it.
All right. Did you ever get a new Ostringer? Because I think that was. God, was that 2 seasons ago?
No. Because that was supposed to be the replacement for Ias Luna, and then they brought back Ias Luna.
Right.
Galaron's right hand.
You cannot get rid of Galaron's right hand. I can't let you do that.
It's the curated roll.
I can't let you do that.
I've defeated one person with it in the Crucible.
I mean, I never really got into Galaron's.
That one person should be honored.
The fact that someone actually used Galaron's right hand. I don't think I ever got a good roll for a Galaron. But it's.
Because Galaron didn't really have a good roll.
It wasn't a fantastic auto rifle. But it's an old raid weapon. You honestly, you cannot get rid of that. That's one of the weapons where you will never see that again.
Alright. Provoker.
Well,
Yeah,
you got
I'll
six.
hold on to it just because it's a ritual weapon.
Yeah, I mean you've got 61 kills on it. It is a ritual weapon though.
It's not even really a ritual weapon. This was just before ritual weapons with
Yeah, that was the one of the last pinnacles.
with its own unique perk.
Mm-hmm. Bring back pinnacles, Bungie. Whoa! Hold on. Pause.
Pause.
3 Hawk Moons.
3 Hawk Moons, because they have different rolls. Except for that one. That one's also a rangefinder. Ally mag, though. Rangefinder, ally mag, full bore. Ally mag.
Joe.
Hunter, what if I
Get
need
rid,
to dual wield?
get rid of it. Get rid of it.
No!
Get it out of here.
Alright, it's gone. Never
Opening. I'll say if you're gonna save anything, I would almost save the opening shot because I know that one opening shot can be kind of good. And I think there was.
Back to where we were.
I know that there was a couple of perks that were getting like a full rework. Quick draw opening shot.
This one I think I tossed in here because it was one of the few slug frames at the time. It was like the only kinetic slug frame.
Quick draw opening shot is a beautiful roll for just about any shotgun. I would put it right up there. It's like the PvP equivalent to quick draw autoloading. The only downside there is that it's sunset.
Yeah.
That is the only downside there. So it would.
Work, so I can't get 7 cores out of it.
You could get 7 cores out of it. Do you ever use it? Because that would be that would be
not.
That would be fair in PvP.
No, I don't use it.
Get rid of it.
Exit strategy. I like to keep this one.
Yeah.
I liked exit strategy.
I don't think I ever got really into exit strategy. I mean, that was one of the yeah, that was the first run of like actual ritual weapons.
All
Pretty
right,
sure.
your three bows.
Three bows. Hey, that first one that had Archer's Tempo Explosive Head. That's not bad. That's a fair roll. Do any of them have kills on them? Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. So you've never used a Crude Redemption.
I have used a Crude Redemption. It's a decent bow, but I have better options.
That's fair. Quick Draw Moving Shot isn't great. No Distractions, Explosive Heads. That's not awful. I would almost say that your first one's better.
Yeah, if I were going to keep any of them, I'd probably keep this one.
Yeah. All right, Joe. You know what to do. Get him out of here. Look.
What else do I have for
Whoa, 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 whoa. You go back to that first page. Two Witherhordes.
two Witherhordes?
Joe, what do you got two Witherhordes?
Why
You
do
get
I need two
you
Witherhordes?
get rid of that last one there. You got less kills on that one. There you go.
I got the schmixy ornament on this one.
That is a good ornament.
I might even get rid of that one.
Really?
Actually, no, I'm gonna hold it because that's like the only kinetic legendary bow that I have.
There's not a whole lot of legendary bows for in the Kinetic slot. I think there was one, but it wasn't. No, no, no. I take that back. That was a blue. Buzzard.
I am not married to this at all.
You could probably get rid of that then, because I know that Buzzard is one of the. You can still pull that one specifically from collections, but there's a new Buzzard that's in rotation.
Buzzard was one of those guns where I was like, why is this a ritual?
It shouldn't have existed.
It
The
was,
new version isn't bad though.
and I don't like sidearms to begin with. You'll
No.
notice that this vault will have very few
Mhm.
sidearms in it.
No, I'm in the same way. What's that
Gear
SMG?
drops.
Overflow
We're
Rampage. That
working
didn't
our way
back
down
roll.
the line. We'll get there. We'll get
Joe,
there.
Joe, you get that out of here. Overflow Rampage. See, Overflow was picking up special ammo. Overflows the magazine.
It was any ammo drop,
Was it
whether
ammo?
it was special or
Okay,
heavy.
so special or heavy. Got it.
But it's a 120 hand cannon in the kinetic slot that can get 20 in a mag. And you know that I'm a fan of 120s. I like my hand cannons to hit hard.
Yeah. I mean, it's a half
This is
decent.
one of the few uh, completely bland hand cannons that I'm going to have. An unflavored hand cannon, if you will.
I
I refer to my hand cannons as, and my weapons in general as different ways. There's bland weapons, and then there's build weapons. Build
hmm
weapons are obvious; they're specific to builds.
right.
And then there's bland weapons. This is a good bland weapon
hmm
because it's not really useful for a build, but it's still a good roll if you just need a hand cannon for that slot and you don't
Right.
need anything else. For example, this round robin,
hmm
good hand cannon, but it's a build hand cannon.
Yeah, 100%. Um, I don't. A lot of the time that I would see you using a hand cannon, it's typically for a build. Like you just ground the shit out of a round robin. Something like True Prophecy is the kind of thing that I see you pull out for Crucible, and realistically,
No,
Overflow Rampage is
God
not
no,
is not
not
something.
not true prophecy for fucking Crucible.
Hell no.
If I'm in Crucible, I'm not using a hand cannon.
No.
The hand cannon meta is dead in ground and dirt.
Right. Well, I mean, you'll use them in like 1v1s with me, but
Yeah, just a style on you.
yeah, reminisce a little bit. But this, I don't really see you ever really pulling this out. And like for any realistic needs.
Yeah. See, this is gonna be a toughie because I like
Mhm.
this hand cannon.
If you want to keep it, by all means, that is your
At the
gun.
same time, I don't see myself using it in a repeated fashion.
You know what? Let me go ahead. We'll start up a list, and we can come back to this one later. If we ever want to like narrow down, like really just trim off possibilities.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start a checklist up on my phone here. True prophecy.
So these are the older weapons, and these ones are gonna take longer to get through. Don't worry, it
Mhm.
will get way worse as we get through the
Oh
pages.
God. All right, so I've got true prophecy in here as a possible trim off. Let's go down to those SMGs.
No, we're still working our way down the list. Not
Joe,
how this works.
Joe. It's a raid weapon. You'll be fine with that. Kill it.
That's a
Wait,
raid
hold on. Killing wind.
Got one right here.
Killing wind on a sniper.
Killing one osmosis.
Gross.
I know.
Get rid of it. Get that shit out of here.
We never use
Outlaw.
those.
You don't get that out of here. That really wasn't a fantastic weapon, anyways.
Yeah, we're gonna skip through. Forward path. Decent auto
Uh,
rifle.
Feeding frenzy, multi-click. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you got a decent amount of kills on there. It's masterworked. You know what? I would say that is a steady auto rifle.
It is a 600, which I think is the same archetype as Gnawing Hunger.
Was that the same archetype?
I'm pretty sure. I can
Okay.
find it on Ishtar here, real
Uh,
quick.
okay.
No. Gnawing Hunger. Yep. Adaptive frame 600.
Okay. So yeah, that is a good solid auto rifle.
It's one of the few that I'm gonna have in the kinetic slot. I have a
Hmm.
lot of energy weapons, like way more energy weapons than I have
I
kinetics.
believe it.
We'll hold on to him.
Oh man, I see a juicer coming up. Uh, auto outlaw feeding frenzy, or wow, Jesus Christ! All right, outlaw frenzy, and then you overload frenzy. All right, so get kills, get bullets. You've got a shit ton more kills than the outlaw one, and it's masterworked.
That's because I use this one. I don't use this one.
Yeah, let's get rid of it.
The big thing for this one is that its magazine size is so small
Mm-hmm.
that you're going to be reloading a lot. You kind of need a reload perk.
Yeah.
Outlaw just isn't it. Having to rely on a random ammo drop for your reload is not it.
Fair. Yeah.
Messenger.
Get rid of it. Absolutely garbage.
No!
Get rid of it. It's gone.
Not getting rid of it.
Get rid of it.
No. I
It is.
fought fucking tooth and nail for this gun.
It's a good roll to have Desperado on there. It's that is fantastic.
Rapid hit Desperado.
That is one of the reasons why I would probably get into trials. Just the solo play, if nothing else.
I'm keeping that one.
No, get rid of it. Time Worn Spire.
Never used.
I don't remember that one.
It's a Iron Banner.
Oh, so it is. There's very few Iron Banner weapons that I could actually vouch for.
Never been used. 1600.
Yeah, you might as well get rid
Rapid
of it.
fire frame, which is not really my taste in pulse rifles.
No.
It's gone. I'm getting rid of it. Not attached to it.
I'm looking forward to this one. Ignition Code is one that a lot of people really they really work themselves to the bone to get an ignition code because right now there's only one way to get it. It's a 1 in a million shot to get the god roll, and you can only farm it the last week of every month. What's that other roll that you have there? Okay, so neither one of them are the god roll.
Neither one of them are the god roll, but they're still what I consider to be two good
Yeah,
rolls.
they're fair rolls. Um, do you have?
This one I kept primarily
Okay.
because it had blinding nades, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not even blinding nades anymore.
Well, it's the same thing, just different name. Hmm. That's Spike Vorpal. That's not bad. Hmm. Now it should be noted that I don't use grenade launchers a whole lot. Um,
Because you suck with them.
hey, you take that. It was to the point where I genuinely would not go and get Mountaintop back in the day just because you had to use a grenade launcher in Crucible. So I mean, I'm not all that knowledgeable on grenade launchers in general. I know wave frames are kind of the way to go right now if you're looking for something more offensive, but you genuinely cannot go wrong with something like disorienting grenades. Where that one really throws me off is you've got disorienting grenades, which means you really can't do damage with it, and something like demolitionist.
Okay, you can do damage with it. You just have to get a direct impact.
Okay.
Because the blast radius is 0.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get a direct impact if you're going to do any damage.
Ouch. Now, I mean, just
My
me.
big thing with keeping this it was a utility weapon. I'm not
Yeah,
really here for demolitionists. I like the blinding nades and
right.
Red from Gold.
So my next question would be, do you have another grenade launcher that has disorienting?
Not in the kinetic slot.
Okay. So I mean
That
that
I'm
one.
aware of in the kinetic slot.
Okay. I'll put that on the list here just in case. That one I would say is a pretty good roll. 'Cause, I mean, you've got Spike and Vorpal. What was Ambitious Assassin again?
Getting kills will overflow.
Okay. Yeah, that's another really good one to pair with
So
Spike.
this was one of the only uh, single shot GLs that you could get two in a mag with.
Hmm. So I think the God roll was Spike disorienting with Slide Shot and Vorpal.
No, you can't get Spike and
Could you not?
Blinding on the same. They're in the
Really?
same column.
I have to look what the
Because
God
you
roll
have
was.
with grenade launchers, you have the launch type, you have the grenade type, and then two perks. Spike grenades is a grenade type, and blinding nades is a grenade type. They're in the same column.
Ignition code God roll. I remember it was. I'm like 100% sure it was Slide Shot and Vorpal. I don't remember what the other two were. I think it was more of if you can get Slide Shot and Vorpal, you might as well keep that one. Unless you really want to go for a 5 of 5.
I think I'm gonna keep both of these
Yeah, I would say for that one it's
because
about
they're
fair.
both they're both very different,
Mm-hmm.
but they're both good at the same time at their
Yeah.
respective roles. Do I see myself using them? No, not in the not in the near future. But it's nice to have options.
Right. And as long as it doesn't become something where, well, I'm holding on to it in case it becomes meta, that's something that I kind of struggle with a little bit too. Where you'll hear about a lot of traits being eliminated from most weapons like drop mag, I will hang on to every weapon that has drop mag just because it's drop mag. Especially if it's like a kinetic weapon. The Yeah, exactly. You know, and under no circumstances do you get rid of a damaged Traveler's Chosen. Joe, I swear to God. I swear, don't you do it. Don't even tempt fate with that one. You're gonna fuck up. God.
Original. The original Destiny 2 weapon.
Hmm.
Very first gun you get in the game.
I still can't believe you got rid of your old armor.
I know. Well, wait, no, I have the armor.
Really? You still have your white armor?
Yeah, I have my white armor.
Okay.
What I don't have is the special and heavy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the one I'm missing is the special. I've got everything else.
Okay, next one.
Oh, damn. Damn. That's. I remember. Again, I never played Vogue, but I remember hearing about Fatebringer, and that was one of the roles that I was looking at. Was specifically was Firefly explosive payload. Frankly, I personally, as someone that would love to have that gun, I would be a little bit disappointed to see it go.
So, okay, here's my hot take on Fatebringer.
Hmm.
This will spark a lot of controversy if I said this to anyone else. To you, I don't think so. I don't like explosive payload Firefly
Really?
because of specifically this. Okay, so Firefly is all focused on getting precision hits, precision kills
Okay.
specifically. But what explosive
Oh,
payload does is it takes a damage away from your headshots, your precision hits,
no, you're
and
right.
gives it as a base uh, as a base
Hmm.
impact increase.
Right.
So what I noticed that this does is that you can get a, let's say for example, okay, you whittle down an ad, it's gonna die in the next shot. If you get a crit hit, if you get a precision hit, what can happen is the precision damage doesn't kill it, but the explosion does. And then it
Right.
doesn't proc Firefly because
Jesus.
it's not the precision damage that killed it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That is my hot take on Fatebringer explosive payload.
God, that's a little disappointing to hear about that, man. Like, I really didn't even process the whole explosive payload takes away from precision damage. I mean, you've got
So
800 and.
what it does is it's not a damage buff for your shot.
Mm-hmm.
If you, let's say you do 1,000 damage on a headshot without explosive payload. If you were then to apply explosive payload to that 1,000 damage on a precision headshot, it would go down to something like 750 on the headshot, and
Mm-hmm.
then the extra 250 would get applied to your base body shot
Yeah.
damage. It is by no means a damage buff. If anything, it is more. It makes the hand cannon more consistent with its damage output.
Right.
Because even if you're missing your heads and you're getting body shots, it will still be doing a little bit extra on its bodies.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not going to do the same. It'll do the same amount on its headshots, but it really interferes with Firefly.
It does. So, that being said, it's a masterworked weapon. You have 820 kills. You love your hand cannons, but it has a conflicting role. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. here.
This is the one that I actually used.
Yeah, I know. Get the Masterwork one out of here, man.
That is my hot take on this gun. Bite me. This is the one that I actually used. It
Yeah.
says zero stat track, but I can confirm that I have used it because
Okay.
this was before. Um, you'll remember back with older masterworked weapons
Hmm.
that it's when you masterworked it that you got the
Yeah,
stat track.
I remember.
I never masterworked this gun, so it's still sitting at 0.
That's fair. Oh God. Let me let me
I
just
told you it's gonna get
let
worse.
me just soak this page in a little bit. What the fuck do we have going on? Oh my God.
I told you it's gonna get worse.
To be fair, all right. If nothing else, this makes me feel really good about my vault. And Joe, I will show you in the stream exactly what I'm talking about. My vault is a mess. Guilty as charged. But this makes me feel just a little bit better. All right, let's clean this shit. Huh. Rewind rounds are fun. Firefly is fun. Yeah. Uh,
It's not a great sniper. I don't
it's not.
use it a lot.
It's not bad.
It's not bad either.
Was that masterworked by you or is that curated?
This is masterworked by me.
Okay.
With the VOG weapons, there is not a curated role.
Really?
With more recent additions to the game, curated roles are pretty much gone.
Okay.
Like you will not get a drop from my raid that is pre-masterworked with static roll.
That's a
It
shame.
just does not happen.
That was one of the things that I really looked forward when it came to things like all the Leviathan raids and raid layers. I'm pretty sure Scourge. Yeah, no, Scourge had masterworked. Um,
I think Scourge might have had it.
I don't remember. Did Garden have any of that going
Garden,
on?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure they did.
What raid came
This
before
one,
Garden?
this one, I think I'm gonna keep just because it is a sniper in my kinetic slot
Mm-hmm.
that is of a decent role. I
Yeah.
do not have a lot of kinetic snipers. Well, okay, to be fair, now that I think, sit back and think about it, if I'm using a sniper in the kinetic slot, I'm using this one.
Mm-hmm.
Because this one is like the sniper right now.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
I might get rid of
So,
it.
so in that case, are we getting rid of all snipers in the kinetic slot? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes and no, unless it
Okay,
has a very specific perk combo that could be good.
that's fair.
It's going away. Getting rid of it.
Time lost. Very nice.
One of
Osmosis
the
is nice.
only time lost weapons I had, and all the people out there crying that I got rid of explosive payload Firefly, it's
I'm
calm
sure.
yourself.
I'm sure we'll get some hate for that later. Um, yeah, I would say that's a half decent roll. I do.
It's one of the only time loss that I have. It's staying.
Mhm. I absolutely love Osmosis.
I don't. I've
Really?
never really. I get the idea behind it, but just it's the until you stow it part that I don't like.
That's fair. One of my.
Because if I'm in an activity where I need like a hat trick,
Mhm.
weapon that has a static energy. And even then, I'm not really going to be using a hand cannon for that sort of deal.
It's fair.
The only reason I have osmosis on this one is because I don't want explosive payload.
But Joe, explosive payload Firefly. Come on now. Hung Jury is just a god awful scout rifle. It shouldn't be in the game. Get rid of it.
It's terrible. I hate it here.
That is nice.
This is one of my go-tos for doing VOG.
Mm-hmm. Now, Hung Jury is a fantastic choice. You really can't go wrong with an explosive payload Hung Jury. Vulpecula. Adagio was one that I never really got into.
It's a 180, but Adagio will make it shoot more in line with a 140, 120.
Right, yeah, no, that's why I didn't like it. Just wanted to change up its RPM. I completely forgot about that. I just remember not liking it.
Either of these. Both of these are kind of crap in my opinion. Headstone was a good one to have.
Headstone was a fantastic roll.
It's like the stasis dragonfly, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Encore, I just never got into.
You did say that you're not married to either of them. Should we get rid of both of them then?
Yeah. I'm never going to use them.
Ensemble Harmony.
Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah, no. Outlaw Snapshot's not awful, but I mean it's in the same slot as your Adept Hung Jury.
Yeah, that's a no.
I don't remember hearing a lot about Legal Action 2.
This one I kept because it had a very interesting role.
Yeah.
For a pulse rifle.
Yeah.
It's a high impact frame. It's got heating up and frenzy. Then I have flared mag if I want flared mag.
Mm-hmm.
So this should prove to be a laser beam once you get heating up going.
That's fair. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna hold on to that.
All right. Heating up Kill Clip. That's not a god awful roll. I've seen a lot worse for an IS Luna.
This one was the IS Luna that I used the most. I did have an IS Luna with Headstone on it.
Yeah, I remember that.
I ended up getting rid of it.
I mean, I would say that that's a good roll.
Yeah, I'm still gonna keep this one, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Never used it.
Yeah, no, just get rid of that. It's Perpetual Motion is one of those perks that has a really has a really hard time selling me on it. I'm it's one of those where if you're in a tight situation and you're really active, fine, maybe it might be a good idea. But it just feels too situational and you really have to be working hard to get that one perk. It just doesn't feel worth it. All right, what else you got? Heating up Vorpal. Land Take is an interesting trait. Focused Fury and Compulsive Reloader.
Yeah, those two perks don't mesh well together.
It's not great.
That one's going. This one though.
It's not bad. I mean, Land Take is it is nice to have with a Vorpal. The thing there is You actually gonna use it? I mean, this really isn't a. Most of the guns that came from that season. That was the one with Keitel.
Yeah, that was chosen.
I don't hear anything about these guns at all, and a lot of them are craftable now.
Yeah,
So
they are craftable, but you can't get
no,
them.
you can't get them anymore. So I would say if you actually looked into the rules, and I would this would go on for any craftable weapon. If you only have one and you have a role that you were actually chasing, because now we do have that currency where you're able to force a red border. Is that no? I take that back.
You can't do it multiple times,
Right, it's
to my
only
knowledge. You can only do
yeah, I
it
would
once
assume.
per.
Yeah.
Now, this one I have an interesting outlook on
Hmm.
because it's arrowhead break with high cal and heating up
Hmm.
on a rapid fire frame. Again, once you get heating up like active,
Hmm.
I feel like this thing could be a laser beam.
What was that other? That last one that we looked at was a pulse, wasn't it?
This one.
Yeah, that's the one.
This one was legal action though. It was a high impact.
Right.
This one's all about the damage. This one's all about staying on target.
Heating up verbal, heating up. So my question to you is, which of those two? Because they're kind of combating for the same slot, not only the same like item slot, but the same. They're doing the exact same thing.
Ultimately, I'd say legal action 2 is better.
Okay.
Because this one, Vorpal, if I remember correctly, is only a 10% increase against bosses. Frenzy, I think, is a static 15.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember if about Frenzy's perk.
We can find out here.
I mean, it's a little late for that.
Well, just for future reference.
Okay.
Frenzy. Season 13 trait. Yeah, 15 static.
Okay.
And then Vorpal
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Vorpal was a 10.
was. Okay, so it changes depending on what kind of weapon it's on. Are strictly PvE because the PvP numbers are also different.
Hmm.
Um, primary weapons are a static 20,
Oh,
special weapons are 15, and heavy weapons are 10.
so the other one did have a higher damage.
It had a higher damage versus bosses, but to be completely honest, I'm not using a rapid fire
No,
pulse rifle on a boss.
no, it was bosses, vehicles, and guardians in their super.
Yep.
Surplus frenzy, surplus again with focused, and fourth time Vorpal. Vorpal's an interesting choice. This Vorpal on a shotgun can be incredibly potent. You'll remember the dual shotgun meta, and that was two auto-loading Vorpals.
The first two I'm not married to.
Okay.
You're going because they're bad rolls to begin with. Fourth time's a charm Vorpal. It could be a good slug, but at the same time, heritage is a thing,
Right. That's in the same slot.
and that's in the same slot.
Can Heritage run with either of those perks?
It cannot have either of those perks, but it is a heritage is one of those weapons where you have a hold of it
Hmm.
and you just have it in your back pocket until there's something that needs to die. You whip it out, fucking obliterate him with the one shot, and then put it back in your pocket and let the perk build up again.
Okay.
This one is more for sustained damage. This one is better for sustained damage.
So I guess my question there would be, are you going to be using this in a fashion that Vorpal would be relevant?
Maybe.
Okay.
I can see it being useful in higher end content. Um, don't get me wrong, Heritage is a extremely good shotgun,
Mm-hmm.
but past the first shot, it's not much better than just a standard.
Okay. And again,
Well,
I don't.
actually, to be completely fair, this one
Mm-hmm.
has 4 times the charm and 6 in the mag. If you go and look at that Heritage here, it's got reconstructions of it, so it can get up to 14 in a magazine.
Which is cracked.
You know what? No, I think Heritage ultimately is better
All right.
because you're getting 15 on the other one from Vorpal, but I think Heritage is going to be more consistent.
Subsistence thrust is a fair roll. Uh, gain health based on the number of hits before. Oh, okay. Oh,
Now, bear in mind, it's not a lot of health, even if you hit the whole mag.
okay.
It's like maybe a quarter.
Well, that's something. I mean, it would have been better if it were like void and you put that in with fucking devour.
This is the one that I use the most.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Guys, Frenzy's just good.
You
I'm gonna
really
ditch it, I think.
okay. Subsistence is one of the ones that I would argue you really can't go wrong with. I wouldn't question keeping anything that has subsistence. You do have a role that's arguably better, so yeah, by all means get rid of it. Um, but subsistence is just one of the things like ricochet rounds. It's very there's very few situations that personally I would say why do you have that? Why subsistence? Um, oh, what a grenade. And again, this is fighting the same slot as Heritage.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is essentially Swashbuck, but it's on grenade kills.
Right.
This one is the
Hmm.
Shotgun Apes Paradise.
Yeah. Very similar to Vorpal there.
Hmm.
It's not bad.
Not married to it. It's going away.
Okay.
Get it out of here.
Rapid hit headstone. Okay.
A high impact.
That's not bad for Crucible. Shoot to loot opening shot.
I'm gonna just get rid of that.
That's fair.
This one I think I'm gonna keep because it is a
Mhm.
good build weapon.
Yeah. If nothing else, it's good dueling. All right. How many of these do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Lord have mercy.
Probably all of them are gonna go.
You know what? I'd be surprised if we kept more than one.
Zen
Zen
Moment
Moment
Headstone.
Headstone. It's not bad, but I'm sure we can do better.
Outlaw Frenzy.
That's pretty good.
Pendant Mag Corkscrew. Zen Moment Frenzy.
Okay.
Moving Target Headstone.
All right.
That one can go.
Yeah.
Zen
Zen
Moment
Moment
Vorpal.
Vorpal. Not bad.
Ricochet.
Zen Moment was dealing like constant damage, right?
Causing damage reduces recoil and flinch. So
Okay.
yeah, mostly consistent damage. Outlaw Focus Fury. That one can
Okay.
go.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that can go.
So you have Zen Moment Headstone, Outlaw Frenzy, Zen Moment Frenzy, and Zen Moment Vorpal.
Me personally, I would probably keep the Zen Moment Vorpal out of any of those. More like specifically for Crucible.
Okay,
If
so
if you're
you want to hear about the Crucible numbers, do you?
you don't got anything in the Crucible numbers, do you?
So the Crucible numbers for Vorpal.
Hmm.
Remember, on PvE primary weapons, it's 20%. But for
Hmm.
PvP, it's 40 to 50.
It's an additional 50% in PvP.
It is 50% buff in PvP.
Fucking A.
Which is why the Stag Bow was so good.
Hmm.
Because it's already a high impact bow.
I forgot about the Stag.
None of these I married to. I like this headstone one.
Headstone's fun. It can really be nice. I would say if you're gonna keep any of the ones, it'd be the Headstone and then the Vorpal. At least then you're going from like 9 to 2.
I actually disagree.
Really? What are you thinking? What, Zen Moment Frenzy?
Uh, Thinking I keep these two. Zen Moment Headstone and the Zen Moment Frenzy.
Okay.
Get rid of Outlaw Frenzy and get rid of Zen Moment Vorpal.
Fair enough. Compulsive Reloader focused.
This one I
Oh,
used quite a bit
yeah.
for doing like Legend Lost sectors.
It's not bad.
Uh,
Compulsive Opening? Yeah, no. Yeah, I suppose that one can stay. If nothing else, I love the model that they had for these weapons. Mulligan.
these two were just bad.
Lingering Dread. Another grenade launcher. Ooh, it's got Chill Clip. Does that work with um disorienting?
Uh,
Direct hits? Oh, it's
no
perfect.
impacts.
Yeah, no, that is a perfect blend. Did you get that when we were grinding out the what was it, the Ingrams last season? Or did you actually go through and
This
complete
is
the dungeon?
no. This was from This was the dungeon.
Yeah, but we were grinding out Ingrams in the dungeon. That was the first encounter when that was still bugged.
I don't remember keeping that one though.
Yeah, that's a great roll. I don't recognize that.
I don't like
Oh, that's why I don't recognize it.
I don't like either of them.
Go ahead and get rid of them then.
I just kept them because it was a
It's
thing.
new.
All right, we got 5 of the same bow.
Christ. And I've seen you use maybe 2, 3 bows. You know, I have heard good things about having at least one shoot to loot weapon in things like GM Nightfalls.
Headstone, lots of headstone.
Lots of headstone. Golden Tricorn is another one that is a really hard sell.
Yeah.
I would say maybe the rangefinder
Rangefinder
headstone.
on a bow, I've never understood.
Really?
It's already just like straight.
Well, it does have an intrinsic. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, rangefinder. How do I phrase this? There's a more forgiving damage fall off range with rangefinder,
Yeah.
which is why people just gear towards that one. Um, so I could
What if I was
understand.
using it at headstone range?
Hmm.
Yeah. None of these are
No,
great. Rangefinders are honestly probably one of the better ones.
I'm not seeing a whole lot better than rangefinder.
Yeah, you right. Okay. Touch of Malice, get rid of
Get
it.
rid of it. I
It's
mean,
not like it's masterworked.
you went through how many runs to get that? You don't need that.
I don't need that.
Enter in SpongeBob meme. I need it.
I need it.
I don't need it.
Get rid of this one. Oh, right. I remember why I kept this one.
But I was gonna question you on that one. It's a good roll. I wasn't gonna stop you, but I was gonna question you on that one.
I'm still getting rid of it.
Okay. Look at that, Joe. We've already got rid of close to 50 weapons.
This one I never finished. No, get rid of that one. Fucking sidearm. No. Alright. 3
Yeah,
pulse rifles.
3 of these. And remember, we do have 3 pulse rifles in the same slot, so
But this one's an aggressive burst. This one's different.
you have an aggressive already.
Yeah.
So it's the same slot and pretty much the same weapon. Not Outlaw Desperado.
Outlaw Desperado.
Heating up Swash. So yeah. Those two feel very similar.
For what? Heating up Swash?
Yeah.
Heating up isn't a reload perk, though.
Oh, no. You're right.
Think of it like a Zen moment, but it's kills.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have rapid hit on this one.
Right. That one might just be your roll there. I would maybe hang on to the Desperado perk just because that is, if nothing else, that's a fun perk.
Hmm. It should be stated that I'm pretty sure I have the pattern for that.
I guess get rid of them.
No. Well, Hunter, you said it yourself. They're good rolls.
You can craft them. You're fine.
Absolute dog shit hand cannon.
I,
So bad.
Joe, I will die on that.
Getting rid of that one. Getting rid of that one. And
I will die on that hill that the Seventh Seraph Service Revolver with drop mag, back when you could get it with drop mag, is by far one of my favorite hand cannons.
fucking 180 trash.
You shut your mouth. Dynamic Sway is always a nice perk to have on an SMG. That was one of the ones that you were looking for on, was it the Seraph? Whatever the Seraph SMG was. Um,
I close to you.
it's not bad. I mean, you realistically you don't have a whole lot of SMGs in your kinetic slot anyway.
Oh yeah, I remember that SMG now.
Which one?
The 7th Seraph, it's like VT7 or something like that.
Hmm. Yeah, because right now, you able to go back to that first page for me? Uh, you've got one Sunset SMG in here. Oh no, I take that back. There is another one. Is this song playing on repeat? I swear I've heard this before.
Because we have this guy in here.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
I think the only reason I keep this one is because it's stasis.
Hmm.
It's a good stasis SMG.
Well, there aren't any stasis shields, are there?
No,
Is th-
there's
is
not
there?
stasis shields, but you can use it for a stasis build.
Okay. I don't do a whole lot with stasis, so I'm not. I don't know how all that meshes.
Um, it's mostly about your crystals.
Hmm. That doesn't do a whole lot with crystals, though.
Well, it's having a stasis weapon
Okay.
boost your damage towards. Which one was it? Increase damage to stasis from frozen targets. I hmm, I thought there was one that was for stasis weapons. Swear to God, there was. Huh? Apparently not. I'm just crazy. Hmm. I don't know how to feel about that then.
Well, we got prolonged engagement. I'll put that on my list here.
It is a good SMG, and it's in the same role as my submission.
Hmm.
So same frame type. Submission is 30. Actually, you know what? Not what I meant to do. Where did you go? Right here. Do this.
You get a real detailed look of it. There you go.
I mean, if it lets me. There we go. They're very similar.
Hmm.
Submission has more range. I think it's because it's range masterworked.
Submission has a handling masterwork, dude.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. I'm a fool. I'm a damn fool.
I would personally say that Stasis doesn't have, at least anything that we can find, a perk that has to do with using Stasis weapons, and your submission is pretty close to this one. You have more kills with it, it's a higher light level.
What is dynamic sway specifically? Yeah, I like submission more.
That's a good build weapon. But it's a sidearm.
But it's a sidearm.
It's not poorly rolled, I'll give you that much.
I
But
kept it
again,
because people were saying that it was crazy.
I can't confirm or deny that. It does have hatchling. It might be something where simply because it's a raid weapon, if you want to whip it out and try it at some point, it might be in your best interest before you're just getting rid of it. Especially because it has hatchling and you know you really do like your strand builds.
I keep hold of it now.
Keep away on an SMG?
Yeah, I don't remember what that was. Oh yeah.
Oh, in close capacity. Oh god. Okay.
When
Oh,
no
no.
combatants are
No
active.
combatants. Okay, yeah, no. God no.
I kept it because it was my go-to before I got the round robin. I'll keep it for infusement fodder because it's 1809.
Mm-hmm. Shoot to loot on a sniper. Firing line is good. I think I heard that got a rework a while ago. I thought it was getting a rework. I have a hard time accepting shoot to loot on anything that isn't primary. Or correction, anything that doesn't use primary ammo.
We'll ditch it. Perfect example of why my vault is the way it is. It's a new weapon. I put it in here.
Get rid of it, dude.
No.
Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. No reason for it to be
You're
here.
you're
Dog
you're
shit weapon.
you're keeping that one.
Dog shit weapon. Dog shit weapon.
Is that the original Drang? It is. Very nice. See, that's
What?
what's that?
Guess what? It's Red War, and it's a static roll, so you can pull it from collections.
Oh. Hey
It's
Joe.
gotta stay, Hunter. It's gotta stay.
Joe, get rid of it.
Ah. The original Ikelos.
I would keep that one. Like me, I never got an Ikelos when you had to go and grind it out. My first Ikelos was in Season of the Warmind. I was always kind of ticked that I never really got a.
Or do you mean Season of the Almighty?
No, yeah, you're right. That was
Season
that.
of the Seraph.
It was the one where you had. God, everyone was ticked because of the way that the season was laid out. It was where we got what was the name of that shotgun? There was some public event that you had to just grind a ridiculous amount of points, and the season was nearing an end, and Bungie finally said, "Okay, we're just gonna drop the requirement because you're not going to succeed," and then everyone just kind of Bungie wasn't going to win in that scenario basically because you've either shown your hand that we're going to just let the community win, or we're not going to give you a weapon that you're all just drooling over.
You know what I just realized, Hunter?
What's that?
These cables are zip tied on.
I gotta take a closer look at that. Holy fuck, you're right.
Zip ties. Those are zip ties.
Those are zip ties. Ah, yes. Life on Mars, alien invasion, and we still use zip ties.
Zip ties are a gift from God. You shut your whore mouth.
It's right up there with you. I'm gonna throw you under the bus hard for this one, but you never watched
No.
Star Wars.
No.
This man never watched Star Wars, but I need to bring this up now that we're talking about guns with zip ties. If
You're gonna
you
bring up the spider.
no, I'm gonna bring up if you look close enough at most lightsaber models, you can see Phillips head screwdrivers or just Phillips head screws used in the lightsabers. So millions and millions and years into the future, we're still using screws. I get a kick out of that. Don't ask me why.
I have a different question then. I have a
Mhm.
counter question. What happens when they break inside?
What, a lightsaber?
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, there's got to be a lore
How you
related
how you gonna
answer.
take it apart if there ain't no screws?
Why would you want to take it apart?
What if it breaks inside?
I mean, the main thing that you're worried about in the lightsaber is a kyber crystal,
Yeah. And
and you can replace the kyber crystal.
yeah. How are you gonna replace it if you can't get into it?
You don't need to get into it to replace the kyber crystal.
Yeah, you do. You gotta replace the shell at least.
Not a lot of it. I mean, if it's anything, have you seen like, if you go to Disneyland and you get those we're getting really off topic here, dude. You're
I was about to say,
procrastinating hard.
major tangent.
Let's
I'm
get,
procrastinating. You're the one that went in this direction.
let me see these bows, duder. Wait a minute. You told me you didn't have a tyranny to heaven.
I told you I did.
Smelly man. Just for that, get rid of it.
No.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Rotate that again.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. Get back in there. Go back to collecting dust where you belong.
Oh my god. I hate that it's tilted.
You'll love to see it.
Why is it tilted? Oh
So
man.
they could fit. So they could fit all of it on the screen.
It does. It still doesn't fit all on the screen. Bad bow. Get rid of it.
Good bow keeping. Good
That
handling.
long dragonfly. That's a good. That's a good gun.
This is curated.
Rampage explosive. It's not bad. I don't see you using it.
I don't see myself using it either.
Is that? No, that's not the Zur ingredient.
No.
It still isn't a bad roll if you're comfortable using firmly planted.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it in your hand.
Not gonna use it though. Goodbye.
Hey. Oh yeah, totally legit, not forgotten.
Totally legit. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Definitely didn't buy that from the kiosk.
Yep. No, definitely not.
Luna's
Pay no mind that I have a not forgotten, but not a Luna's
Howl.
dog shit gun. Get rid of it.
All right, it's gone.
No.
Oh, you said it yourself. Get rid of it.
Dog shit gun. Get rid of it.
You. Oh, those are fighting words.
Dog shit gun.
Man,
Get rid of it.
I know I'm not the only one that misses Recluse pre-nerf. It's not awful.
Wait, wait, ooh, ooh.
That's not awful.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Do you have an unalloying
Where's
hunger?
where's my good one? Okay, yeah. Goodbye.
Okay.
And goodbye.
Yeah, no, tap the trigger. Get rid of that.
Because I've got. Hold on.
You got one on a different character.
This one.
Oh, yeah, no, that's basically the same thing. Plus, rampage is an option.
Laser beam.
That is a much better roll. Soul Survivor. I would
I'm sad.
the only reason that I would say hang on to this is because this is one of your favorite snipers.
No.
Was it not?
No.
Oh no, that's right. Trophy Hunter was your boy.
Trophy Hunter was my thing.
I would put this in the same category as something like Spare Rations and Bug Out Bag. You can get a new one that isn't Sunset, but the old ones still have that little bit of sentimentality.
I'm getting rid
It's gone. You can't get rid of Beloved. Absolutely, Joe. Joe. I swear, if you fuck that up, because that is not a bad roll. Joe. No cake for you.
I like Tush.
I don't know if I ever used it.
You remember what it does?
Not really. I remember it got really, really fast in the beginning. That's why everyone used it. Hip fire precision hits. Oh, that's why I didn't use it. Massive draw speed bonus. Yeah, makes sense. Because everyone was saying that I take that back. It was the fastest bow if it isn't still.
Easily. Easily.
You got a Teraba there. I don't think I ever got Teraba. No, I didn't. Outlaw Swashbuck. That's not awful. Ancient Gospel is another one that I need to get a good roll on. Yeah, it's not bad. The question there is, are you going to use it? And well, hold on. What frame is that new solar hand cannon?
It's a 140 adaptive.
That was a 140.
Still not completely sold on this.
Really?
It feels good. It's not.
It does feel very good. That would be another one that we need to do damage testing on in PvP. Because it could be that it does have some good utility in PvE just with incandescent. I'd be interested to see what the damage value is in PvP though. Outlaw Swashbuck. That could be good. That's two damage perks, isn't it?
Excuse you?
Well, you have to remind me on what Outlaw was. That was
Outlaw
that was Reload.
hand cannon.
Yeah, no, blonde moment.
Mr. Hand Cannon perk. This one. This one was kind of my replacement for Spare Rations, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't use it.
Oh,
I've strayed away from the 140 group in favor of my 120s.
shame.
Says the man that he refuses to use anything but a 180.
Okay, 180 superiority.
They all suck.
To be completely fair, it's not like we can't get a new Ancient Gospel.
Yeah, it's just I don't this one.
Will you ever use it again?
Probably not.
Get rid of it. At that point, enhancement cores.
That one feels bad. I don't know why.
Hmm. I didn't take you for a 1-2 punch guy. Is that the same
Don't worry,
role?
don't worry, I have a second one.
Hey, I wasn't sure if your screen was freezing up for a second or Reckless
Yeah, that was the
Oracle.
second one.
God, that's another one that I really wish I got my hands on. Or correction, I still can. That's one I need to get my hands on.
That's the one where I need to man the fuck up.
Hey, fuck off.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that one because
That's good.
that's another one of my kind of go-tos. It's not even good. It's not a good auto rifle.
No.
It's still one of my go-tos. Dog shit gun. Get rid of it.
Yeah, you don't have any videos on that one at all.
Only dog shit trials left. Get rid of that one though.
hmm
Never used.
It's not a poor roll, but if you never use it,
Never used.
doesn't make any sense to keep it then. Arc Logic. What's that from?
It's one of
Oh,
Eris's.
right. Yeah, no, they just changed the symbol. Yeah, I know, because everything got sunset there. Yeah, you're
So
right.
this one I kept because it had tunnel vision and frenzy, which is
hmm
like being in combat sort of deal.
Right. And it
Never
helps that.
used.
Well, hold on there. It's an arc auto rifle. Do you have any reason to have an arc auto rifle? You know, Zappy Man, I know is one of your favorite builds. I don't know what your weapon lineup is there. I know that this season has a lot of focus on Arc, Void, and Strand.
I'm
Is there
not gonna be using Arc Logic.
all right, get rid of it.
Now this was a hell of a weapon.
That's another one that I don't. Oh, right, yeah, no,
This
same
one I
set.
feel like a lot of people slept on because I used this when what was it? Oppressive Darkness was the thing.
Mm-hmm. That was awesome.
This with that build that I had going for that was a goddamn monster.
I mean, Oppressive Darkness was one of the. It was.
Well, I mean it's a fragment now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, you're right. I don't know why I forgot about that. I've got that in my Everything's Purple build.
Everything is purple. Um, I don't see myself using it though,
Mm-hmm.
because precision frame SMGs have never really been it.
And SMGs is another thing that I kind of I don't lean away from them as hard as I do grenade launchers, but it's another one that it's really hard for me to vouch for them just because of their magazine size.
I'm gonna ditch that one.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use it, even though it is good. Python, get rid of it.
Python.
Bad, bad gun.
When that gun came out, I think I had just gotten a half decent 1-2 punch shotgun, and then they just released that and gave everyone a 1-2 punch shotgun.
Much.
It's a fantastic shotgun, just poor timing.
Yeah. Not used it very much, but it
Uh,
is good.
I'm pretty sure I got rid of mine.
The
Yeah, because that was.
the biggest problem with it was the draw time.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna keep that one.
Yeah, it was a good bow.
Otherwise, if I want to get it again later, I have to pay a fucking
Yeah,
ascendant shard.
it's expensive. This next one though can go, right?
My
This
baby,
this next one can go, right?
my baby, the perfect 4 for 4. I got this one, and then like a season later, they sunset it.
Yep. Was it that recent?
Yeah, it was fucking Saint 14.
Well, I know it was Saint 14, but I don't remember it being like that close to the sunsetting time.
It was sunset pretty fucking short after. I only got
Fuck.
163 kills with it.
I never put that together because that was the same time that I got my perfect paradox. Sorry, my perfect paradox.
God damn it, Bungie, give me back my gun.
Jack Queen King 3. That's another gun you don't hear about anymore.
So good. So good.
There's another one that I really slept on.
There's a 140 with Demo and Dragonfly. You don't see Demo in the left slot very often.
Mm-mm. No, you really
You never
don't.
see this bird combo.
Yeah, you probably never will again. Slide shot and Vorpal could be tricky. It's a little bit of a hard sell.
This was a crucible deal.
Yeah, 100%.
Keeping that one.
Okay,
It's got hatchments.
get rid of it. Get rid of it.
No.
Get rid of it.
This one's staying.
Nope. It's gotta go, Joe. Fellwinter. That was the shotgun I was thinking of earlier. The reason that we have Fellwinter's Lie.
You know what? I have to test something. Because I swear to God. Okay, I know Hunter doesn't know much about shotguns in real life. But do you know what this piece is right here?
No, I couldn't tell you.
That's a shell catcher. It's
Okay.
essentially a bag on the side of your gun, so that
Oh,
when you're
sure
grabbing
enough.
a new shell, it catches it, so
Hmm.
you don't have your shells go everywhere. I swear to God, if this gun ejects out the right side and it has a shell catcher for no reason,
Hmm.
3 Tommy's matchbooks.
For the love of God.
2 of them are master.
Okay, well. Hmm.
Only one has kills on it.
Get rid of the ones that don't have kills. God damn it. There's
Got a
no.
problem with that, huh?
Oh, okay, alright. You joke about dual wielding. How the hell are you gonna wield 3 Tommy's matchbooks?
How the fuck does Zoro would triple wield?
Okay, you didn't watch One Piece. Zoro is a menace. We don't question Oda and his storyline. Eh.
Bad.
I'll be honest. Like, most of the weapons from that lineup are bad.
This one was the first wave frame. I think that's the only
Mm-hmm.
reason I kept it. Bad.
It's not great.
This was a good anti-taunt. I had 3 of them. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep a hold of that one.
It could be interesting. Opening shot and a scout.
Eh. Eh. This one I used quite a bit. This is a good end game content
Hmm. My, I hate to bitch like this, but the one thing I can't stand about that gun is the model. Joe, please. Joe.
Well, Hunter, what's the matter, Hunter? It's only Beloved's revival.
It's only Beloved's revival.
It's not like it's, a good sniper. It's just like pretty bad.
I don't remember if I ever got adored. I don't think I did. I think it was around the time when I was taking a hiatus. Outlaw Kill Clip can't go wrong with that.
On a high impact. This one I kept because people were saying it was good, but it jumps like a bitch.
It does. And even with a counterbalance stock, it still jumps up.
Go away.
That was one that I never hung on to.
Xenoclast, get out of here. 2 dualities.
God damn it, Joe.
Only one is master.
I see another exotic that has
Shut.
2 more.
Shut.
Monster.
This was the fucking gun. This one made me lose my goddamn mind.
Why?
Because, Hunter, it had fucking reservoir burst. It was supposed to be the replacement for loaded question. And I grinded the shit out of it and never got it.
But it's right there, duder.
God damn. Get out of here. Get out of here with that shit.
It's
Absolutely trash.
it's a winter weapon. It can go.
Absolutely trash. This
Triple tap rampage. Well, it's a 180. You shut.
terrible.
Okay,
Terrible.
I will say I'm not a huge fan of the Ikelos hand cannon.
Go away. Go away again.
Mm,
Eh. This one was good when warm red cells were a thing. Not so
yeah,
much anymore.
I do still want to get a crafted
Well, no, because
Ikelos
it's an
SMG.
ARC SMG.
Yeah, I do still want to get a crafted version, but
First in, last out. Dog shit.
you
Get
could
it
do
out of here.
you could do so much better with the first in last out.
Our future bad. I don't like Shadow Price. I really don't.
I never played with it.
It jumps like a bitch.
I'll have to take your word for that one. Like, that's another one that I genuinely know nothing about.
Alright, hang on. Hang on. I got it. Let's go to
Oh, sorry, because you got the testing area over there, and pretty sure you have
I
a
still have a vault.
you do still have a vault over there.
It's just bad. I don't understand why people like it. It's just bad. Especially on PlayStation.
Come to think of it, I don't think I've used my PlayStation since I got my PC.
Look at this shit.
Is that with controller or just letting it go?
No, that's just letting it go. If I
Okay.
wanted to control it, it's like this.
It's not bad.
Jumps like a bitch. And I hate the rate of fire on it.
Yeah, no, the RPM is a little bit.
I've never liked 450s. I'm getting rid of it. I don't like it.
Oh, don't do it.
No! Not my center concentric! 3 palindromes.
Palindrome is one that's it's one that I do have mixed feelings about. I like it. Just don't much care for the RPM. Subsistence Rampage.
140.
Mm,
Bad. Also bad.
no. You gonna get rid of all of your palindromes?
Yes. I don't fucking use palindrome.
But Joe, it's palindrome.
I've used this one a little bit, but I use it for uh, a specific encounter in King's Fall.
I mean, that's the kind of thing where I would say hang on to it because you're using it. You are using it for high-end content.
What
That's
happened
that's the biggest point is that you're using it.
That's adaptive. I'll hold on to that one. Trinary system.
Hmm.
Hunter, it's Gambit weapon. I gotta keep it.
Hmm. Do you really though?
No. Never gonna use it.
But Joe,
Third axiom. Bad.
yeah, no, none of those are great.
Dual wielding bows.
God damn it, Joe.
I got
Oh my
four
God.
cartouches.
Somehow, hold on. I just want you to look at the weapons that you've got on this
No.
page.
No,
Somehow,
no.
somehow, in clearing out this page, the next page has made this one just so much worse. It started off as a little. Oh God. Oh God.
We're already down 100 items.
Ladies and gentlemen, bring some popcorn, kick your feet up. We're gonna
We're
be
only
here
on
for a little
page
while.
3.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm getting a Twizzlers for this.
You put the Twizzlers down.
No, I'm getting my Twiz.
Getting something. Getting an aneurysm.
Fucking gonna give me an aneurysm. All right. No, I'm not.
Cartesian coordinate. Never used any of these.
Get rid of all of them.
They're all bad. Lightweight scout. Rapid hit kill.
That's one that I really haven't. I didn't really use that one much. It's not a.
No.
It's not bad. It's just not great. You got better options.
I don't use these ones. I don't use Grid Skipper.
No, I
Though a
didn't
lot of
either.
people did. I didn't like it. Alright, Hunter.
Jesus.
6 visions of confluence. Only one of them has been used.
Well, in that case, get rid of the other 5.
That's why I kept this one. Wellspring Fresh. Killing combatants gives you super energy. Kills with this weapon generate ability energy.
Well, I mean, at least they mix well.
Still not using it.
Oh, fair enough.
Found Verdict. Don't really use it. Not a great shotgun.
Well, you need the shards anyway.
It did have full choke assault mag though. This one also has a shell catcher on it, and I swear to God, if they eject out the other side.
Wait, is that the same model that they used for Fellwinter?
Similar model, not quite the same.
Okay.
Because for some reason, you got like this fucking muffler
Mm-hmm.
on the end of your barrel. Very similar model, not quite the same. Don't use it. Get out of here. Time lost vision.
I mean, it's a time lost weapon.
Yeah. I keep hold of that one.
At least until you can get a replacement for that.
Nope. This one was weird.
I remember hearing about Uzumi.
It was a weird one because it had clown and
Mm-hmm.
explosive. Don't use it though. Plug one adept.
Crap gun, get rid of it.
Yeah, you're right.
What, actually?
It's never been used.
Fair
I just
enough.
kept it because it was adept. Lead from gold, empty vessels. I don't use empty vessel. I
Mm-mm.
don't. Vex Mythoclast. Get rid of it. Dog shit gun. Vision. This was one of
Sidearm.
the few sidearms I've kept. Just because it was a 3-round burst with Grave Robber kill clip.
Mm-hmm.
I might hold on to that one.
That's fair.
Lorenz Driver. No. Alright.
Christ.
We're getting close to
Oh,
another one
jeez.
here. Um Wolf Tone I can get rid of. Iota Draconis. I remember why I kept this one. Iota Draconis, right? I didn't hear anybody but me talking about this because this is a high impact fusion rifle that has almost the same charge time as 1K voices.
Mm-hmm.
It is so slow, but it hits so fucking hard.
But it's so
But I don't
slow.
use it. All right, six mellows. I don't like any of them.
They get rid of all of them.
I
Oh,
don't like
hold. I need
mellow
to.
at all.
As someone who really enjoys getting into psychology, I need to understand. You hate all of them. Why did you hang on to any of them? Like why?
They had
Why?
interesting perk combos.
I'm too sober for this.
They
I'm.
had interesting perk combos. I
You're
heard.
you're you're gonna give me a hangover.
Forge's Pledge.
This is another gun I really didn't get into.
I keep this one because this is very similar to the other, this guy,
Hmm. But it's in a different slot, so
but it's in a different slot.
that's understandable.
This one could definitely be a laser beam because you have
Hmm.
chambered comp, steady, and then heating up
Yeah.
as well.
Hmm.
That one could definitely be a laser. Sidearms, punching out, subsistence kill clip. Bad, get out of here.
Sidearm.
Sidearm. Sora's verse, bad,
It's
get it
not
out of
great.
here. Contingency plan, never used it.
Get it out of here.
One of the few remaining dead orbit weapons.
Hmm.
Annual skate. I use this one a little bit.
That's one of the ones I think that I heard that a lot of people. It's one of the ones where you love or you hate it. Or correction, if you love it, you have a strong reason as to why you love it. Otherwise, it's just another hand cannon.
This one for me was one of those ones that feel good.
Hmm.
I have better ones now.
And you don't have any kills on that one, so
1,000 yard stare. The perks are not great on this. Get it out of here. Also bad.
hmm
Bad.
you get rid of every Matador 64.
Bad.
But I wasn't serious.
They're all bad.
But Joe, you love Matador.
I don't like the battler.
That's a hot take.
I don't like the battler.
You're gonna have to say why, dude.
It's just it does not feel good. It doesn't have that feel good.
You're gonna get us killed.
And the ADS on it for me is just strange.
You're gonna. All right. I'm clipping that.
Here comes the cancel culture.
I don't know if I can clip that. I'll clip that in processing then.
Enigma, don't use it. Even
No,
though it's crafted. It was the first glaive and I was forced to have one.
I never finished the Enigma quest line.
Sweet Sorrow, don't like it. Crisis Inverted, not a fan.
Never heard anything about it.
I have Where's My Good Forbearance?
Well, hold on a second there. That implies that these three are bad forbearance. And are then just taking up dust. Wait,
Okay, I gotta find that again.
was there a way for me to look at your vaults through like Ishtar or something like that?
Yeah, through Ishtar, but I can't dismantle through the Ishtar.
All right. Like, is that something that I'm able to pull up as your Ishtar? I don't remember how that works.
No,
Okay.
that's not possible.
Joe, give me your Ishtar.
No,
Oh, live on camera, give me your username and password.
no. So I think it was. I thought I had an ambitious chain reaction on this. It must have been this one. So this is the one that I have most kills on, and it's 18-4. Must have been that one. Alright, get rid of the other two. Insidious Pulse Rifle.
I mean, you've got a crafted version.
Keep the crafted one. No.
No.
No. Also no.
Mm-mm. Hey, Joe, your favorite.
No.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Joe.
No. Eh. Nah. I have a better one. Incandescent Bow.
It's certainly interesting. What was Ensemble?
That's, being next to allies, better handling.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's the fiery line.
Firing line, but handling.
Yeah. I would leave that one up to you just because incandescent can be kind of
I'll keep it just because it's a bow with
okay.
incandescent. 3 staccatos. Triple tag dragon, compulsive dragon, under pressure incandescent.
Hmm.
They're all scout rifles.
Yeah, you don't use scout rifles a whole lot.
I think it's triple tap one that I'm probably gonna keep.
That's what I'm thinking.
Without the dragon. Another 50 air gun.
Good.
We've cleaned 150 out of here. 2 delicate tombs, gotta keep both.
Joe, I swear you're getting rid of one of them. I swear.
Hunter likes this one. This was the scout rifle that can have fucking dragonfly firefly.
Oh, is that this one?
That's this one.
I don't. I don't want to do King's Fall.
See, now Hunter, you remember what I said about Explosive Firefly?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, but that's just defeating a target.
You don't have to. Yeah, it's any kill. It
Hmm.
doesn't have to be a headshot.
But that's a crafted weapon, though.
That's a crafted one, yeah.
So then why do you have two more?
Because
This guy, I tell you. So you've got a crafted one. Get rid of that.
well, Hunter, it's a raid weapon.
Joe. You smell bad. You should feel bad.
Okay, hot take. People ranted and raved about Brigand's Law because of Volt Shot.
I never used it.
Sidearm and it's bad.
I never used it. I hated the model. That's one that I'm disappointed to say that I never got my hands on was a new Mindbender's Ambition. I've still got my old one that you got from finishing a quest. I never got a new Mindbender's, and I likely
So
never
here's
will.
the deal, though. It's got full choke and assault mag with slideways.
Mm-hmm.
Fragile focus.
Bonus
Bonus
to
range until
range.
your shield is destroyed.
Oh. I don't like that you have that. Get rid of it. Just go ahead and get rid of that.
No. That one's gonna stay.
I don't want to see that.
Don't worry, Hunter. It'll rear its ugly head one day.
I hate you, Joe.
Yesteryear, get it out of here.
You can get a much better roll on Yesteryear.
Manticore, fucking best gun, best SMG ever to grace this game. Better than Recluse in every way. That's a joke.
I know it is, but hearing it hurt my soul.
Tripwire Cannery.
Never used it.
Dragonfly Frenzy.
It's another one where I just hated the bulky ass model.
You don't like the bulky ass model, but you don't care about the fucking arrow?
I just noticed the arrow.
Code. I'm gonna keep that one. That's an interesting bow. I like that one. I like the idea of that one. Never used any of these.
Get rid of them.
Why would I use this when I have fucking Vex?
Exactly.
This one I thought was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I've used this one a little bit. And it feels good for an aggressive pulse.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's just not good. It feels good, but it's not good.
It was one of the newer ritual
weapons. You know
weapons.
what I mean when I say that they handle well?
Yeah.
But they're not
Mm-hmm.
an effective weapon.
You've got much better options. It
is a ritual weapon though,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna shard it just because I don't want to pay an absurd amount of money to get it back.
It was really good last season when we had a lot more direct focus on Void. But even then, you had better options. I feel.
You know what, Hunter?
What's that?
I hereby declare that this season's name is bullshit, and that this season's name is now Season of the Zappy Man.
See, no.
V3.
It's got Volt Shot.
Threat detector.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair roll for an Ikelos.
Be bold with that. Vexcal.
Level 23, god damn.
Yeah, I used it a lot.
You don't say.
It's good.
I think my shotgun My Imperial Decree is the highest level that I ever got one of my weapons to, and that's only level 16. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself and
What's
touch
the
grass.
matter, Hunter?
Go fuck yourself.
What's the matter? You
Level
don't like
50,
it?
level 53 and a goddamn stink gun.
Come on! Come on!
Where's that bottle of wine? Um, we
Come
left off.
on,
We
Hunter,
left.
it's fine.
Jesus H Christ,
It's fine.
Joe. No, you got a problem.
You're a problem.
It's 18-9, so if
Right.
nothing else, if nothing else, it's good fodder. I loved the models for the weapons that they had for that raid. Well, some of them. Some of them. I didn't like the sidearm.
Don't I have somewhere? No, I don't. It's the only one that I have. People were hyped for this weapon. I don't know why.
I don't remember. I don't remember if that like paired well with another thing if you had like the right roll.
Because it has target lock,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice, but
You know, that could be good if you get that new trace rifle exotic.
what?
That new helmet for warlocks.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Christ.
What's the matter, Hunter?
Joe. Joe.
Fine, fine.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. That next page is heavy weapons. And we still have 400. We got 5 more pages left. How much? Joe, if you could see my face right now just from what I saw of your helmets,
Don't worry about it, Hunter. It's fine.
I look like I ate a lemon.
Okay, Nessa's. Yay or nay?
I don't know anything about that one. Fourth time's a charm is nice. I don't know how it handles on shotguns. I don't have any shotguns with fourth times. Um, was that Rampage on there? A Frenzy. Not bad. I mean, fourth times is nice if you're. Is that you need 4 shots. I don't know what you're using your shotguns for, but if it takes 4 shots to kill it, I guess maybe use your heavy.
Yeah. Infusement fodder. Also infusement fodder. I don't understand this weapon. Next page.
Right before that, could you please get rid of one of those queen breakers?
No.
Joe.
We'll get to it when we get
Joe.
to it.
Of all things. Queen breaker.
Queen breaker, boys.
Fucking queen breaker.
I have my other one, right?
It just hurts to look at.
What was that one? Right, I forgot about that. I'll keep. Nah, I'll shard it. Keep that one for amusement.
Mm-hmm.
Pick that back up because I didn't mean to put that in here. 2 queen breaker.
No.
You don't need quick draw.
You know what? You're right, Joe. When you're right, you're right. When you're right,
right,
you're right.
Anarchy, don't need that one. Get it
Oh
out of
my
here.
god.
Alright,
Ima-
6 avalanche.
fucking avalanche.
6 avalanche.
I guess maybe,
All of them have dragonfly or vorpal.
maybe if you have the right roll, avalanche could be good, just as a replacement for what was that pinnacle solar machine gun from Vanguard Strikes? It was like 21 delirium, but
The ritual?
no, it was pinnacle.
No, it was not. Because it's this one.
My god, that was a ritual. Holy fuck.
Why is
You're
it so goddamn shiny?
you have Gambit Chrome on there? Yes, you
Right,
do.
I do. Let's just fix that. Anyway.
Now that everyone is thoroughly blinded.
Avalanche! Now that no one can see my problem.
Killing. What was that? Killing wind roll.
I want to keep one.
What was that? Killing wind roll. That's not bad.
I've never understood killing wind. It just doesn't feel like it does anything for me.
That's fair. I mean, it does pair well. If nothing else, it does pair well with your dragonfly. God, the amount of Old Spice ads I'm getting on Spotify right now.
I like the idea of this one.
Subsistence.
You don't
Vorpal.
see many machine guns with subsistence.
No, you don't. You're right.
Could be a good ad clear.
If nothing else. I guess my biggest question is, unless you have like a build specifically where that is a probability, like my everything is purple, why are you using your heavy as an ad clear? Well, no, I take that back.
That's what machine guns have always been for. Except maybe in D1.
Yeah, I use my machine gun as DPS every now and again.
You're a fool then.
It's not in high-end content by any means.
In D1, machine guns were fucking shredders.
Mm-hmm.
They were good DPS. Not so much anymore. I'll keep the subsistence one.
Okay.
21 delirium. Dog shit gun. Get it out of here.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Bane of Sar.
You can't get rid of that, dude.
This one was a chunky boy.
You can't get rid of that.
Hunter, have you seen how fast this gun shoots?
No, I haven't. A lot of the
I really hope I have ammo. I do.
a lot of the crown weapons I just don't know anything about.
This was a chunky boy. So remember, it has Outlaw Dragonfly. Chunky boy.
Jeez. It's an Ugga Dugga machine.
The reload was terrible.
Oh, God.
Chunky boy. The Chunk Master 9000. This one I used a little bit in Crown. Just because it had Outlaw Dragonfly.
Mm-hmm.
Which is one of those perk combos that you don't really see on machine guns.
I really wish that Bungie was able to find a way, like before D3 comes out, which, you know, good luck.
Fuck! Why did it do that? It wasn't even in the menu.
Oh, I love it.
You
But
get back here, you bitch.
if Bungie was able to find a way to bring back as like a rotation, one at a time, some of the
Where is it?
old raids, one page over.
I found it. Wait, no, that worked. No, I'm just an idiot.
What did you pick up the swarm for?
Did it work? Wait. Wait a minute. No, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
Where is it? Get back in here.
This guy, I tell you.
Alright. What page were we on? This one, I think.
Yeah.
Heretic.
It's not sunset. It's got great velocity. Don't hear anyone talking about these weapons anymore, though.
I keep. The Fine Memorial, this one, has always been for me a utility weapon for grenades.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, I just don't use it enough to really make it worth it. Get it out of here. Seven Seraph Saw.
It's not bad.
Never used it. It's just, I don't like
I
it.
don't. Yeah, I don't.
Firing line.
I don't see you using firing line except for anything other than maybe um like King's Fall or Garden. Hey, full court
Interference.
clown cartridge. That was one that I could argue. I could see you keeping that one. 'Cause that's one that I think I have my full court clown cartridge.
Perfect.
It is a good roll.
I have my good one.
I'm just looking at your weapons. I'm horrified to see what your armor is like. I'm I'm genuinely cringing.
We're almost half of the size that it was.
Yeah. And we're only at the heavy section,
Close.
which tells me that half your vault is armor.
So where are we in this? Hang on.
We got through. I think we're about to where the swarm is.
Hunter, close your
No?
eyes.
No.
Okay, we have another page yet.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna keep this one because that's a roll that you can't get anymore, as far as I am aware.
Can you not?
No, because these ones got reworked, I think.
Okay.
Never gonna use it. The quest has never been a good sword. God Pleaser, no. Sub-Zero Salvo, no. Dog shit, get it out of here.
Okay, alright.
Not like it's Swords Master Guard. No.
I've never used that one.
No. No. I'll hold on to that one.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, that's an okay one. I have a better Swarm.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Lasting impression in general needs to just go.
X-Way Firefly is the only one that I should really keep out of those.
The hell is that noise?
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind the 4 has vengeances.
No, I watched you put those in there. Yeah, no, there's my neighbors have the grandkids over, so they're out there hooting and hollering.
Shexy.
That's a good model.
Not even the model, the perks are good. Max velocity with overflow.
Mm-hmm.
I have a time lost one too. Um, get rid of that one. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I can't get rid of this one.
No,
I
don't do
have a
it.
time loss that has the intrinsics.
No, don't do it.
Get rid of this one.
Mm,
Hmm.
it's not a bad roll. I'm just thinking that you have. How many grenade launcher options do you have? Well, like in the heavy slot specifically.
Hmm. Well, I have interference, and that's about the only one that we've gotten to.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a few more down the pipeline, though.
Okay.
We'll
Like you
hold
could.
on to that one. I bet Hunter doesn't know this sword.
You're right. I don't.
It's the Warlock only sword.
Oh, that's fucking why.
The original one. The original Warlock only sword.
See, I don't use a whole lot of swords.
Vortex frame. But it's a bad roll.
Well, it's not the original, so.
Yeah, it's not the original.
Hmm.
Mm.
Man, those perks look familiar.
Okay, wait a minute. This one's 5 in a magazine and it's a rapid fire. This is not adaptive and it's 7.
Yep.
That's why. Alloy, I think. Yeah. Hmm.
Joe.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're killing me, Smalls. Well, in that case, just flip a coin.
I got my coin right here.
Oh my god, he has it on hand.
We keep the first one.
All right.
I kept this one because it was the first sword with chain.
Mm-hmm.
Not really gonna use it though.
And it wouldn't be that hard to get a new one.
Neither of those.
Mm-mm.
The other
Still isn't good.
Still isn't. Zephyr.
Jeez.
Get rid of this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one has the special perk that I'm pretty sure no other sword can have.
No.
No. Keeping that one. No. 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 And no. Here's the other two grenade launchers.
Ah,
Great.
gotcha.
Never used it. It's expensive though.
Mm-hmm.
I have a crafted one. Gotta keep the other two.
God damn it, Joe. But hey, look at that. We're at 388. I'm pretty sure you now have less shit in your inventory than I do. Yeah, because I'm sitting at 500. Oh, wait. Oh, whoa. There we go.
This is Hunter's baby right here.
I do like my retrofit escapade. That's not bad.
Hmm.
It's got Vorpal going for you. I didn't use Turnabout a whole lot. It's a good build weapon.
Yeah, I don't like this one. I used it. I don't like how it feels. Incandescent on a grenade launcher might be good, maybe.
It could be decent.
No. Alright, we made it to the armor.
Oh god, it's here! Okay, Joe, this is just so I can get a thumbnail. Could you go back to the other screen?
No.
Joe,
No.
go to the other screen.
No. Not gonna
Joe,
happen.
Joe,
Anyway, hold past cover.
Joe.
It's masterworked. Probably keep it because it's masterworked.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some of these probably were used for builds and then they just fucking fell apart because the mods don't exist anymore.
Right.
I've never been one for armor deals. I use like the same set of armor for everything.
Oh, I do too.
Like I don't get it. All these people out here trying to like min-max their armor, it's like, okay, but you really don't need that though.
I want to
The
be
benefit is so small.
I want to be that guy. I just don't have enough in my collection to be able to warrant doing something like that.
Shut up.
What have you done?
It's fine, Hunter. It's fine.
That saves me a lot of work. I went into the YouTube stream so I could
It's
get
fine, Hunter. It's fine. Why is this one separate from these ones?
that's ooh.
Resilience 0.
Why did you keep that?
Probably because it's resilience 0.
You know what? I'll give you that. How often do you see 0 in an exotic? What reason is that, Joe?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I can,
Bear in mind you, that's without mods.
yeah, that is a
Just
fantastic
slap an
helmet.
intellect mod on there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could easily turn that with mods. You could easily turn that into a 100 piece.
Yeah. See, why is this one separate from these ones? I don't get that.
Joe, it's Deer Man.
No.
Deer Man.
Zero again.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
You're a hazard to society.
a hazard to myself.
You're a hazard to society. And a coward. Do 20. All right, Joe. All right. I won't stop you.
Don't need that.
Requires hunter class.
Don't need that. Need that. Hmm.
Don't you
Mobility zero.
dare.
Mobility zero.
Why do you have so many exotics with 0? Joe!
Zero.
You're so bad!
Resilience
Joe!
zero.
There's no call for this!
Don't need that. Don't need that.
But Joe, 1A mask. 1A mask. But Joe, 1A mask!
One E to mask. Yeah.
1E mask. Okay, that one has to go.
This one?
It's gotta go, Joe.
It's Crown of Sorrow.
It's gotta go, Joe.
Alright, it's gotta go.
Don't you... Joe!
What's the matter? You said
Joe!
no.
Joe! 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 Joe, the one time! Why would you do that? God damn it, Joe! I'm all for cleaning out your vault, but my God! Oh, your lucky transmog is a thing.
Yeah, that was basically my justification for it.
Oh, God. I still...
Transmog is a thing, it's not a good roll.
No, I genuinely cannot get rid of my old raid armor. Oh my God, why do you have so many beardies, bro?
Why do you have so many 6 coyote?
Because Bungie fucked up and I wanted legendary shards.
Yeah, that's a real excuse right there.
that is a real excuse. Bring back good skull.
Good skull.
Good skull. Wait, hold on a second. Why do you have 4 skulls?
Shut up. That's a very even spread on that one. 65.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Deer Man.
Dear man! No, don't do it! No, don't do it! Dear man! Oh, nice. Got some prisms out of that one.
Yeah, it's because it had a lot of energy.
Oh, sure, sure.
Hunter.
What's that?
5 Fell Winter's Helms.
How many do you have? How many do you have?
Six. Six.
Yeah, yes, Joe. Five Fellwinter's helms.
Five Felwinter's helms.
You're fucking a penguin.
Yeah, go ahead. Just say that on stream. You know, no one's gonna understand that joke but you and me.
All the inside jokes that no one will understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what was that? What was that Vanoss joke that no one understood? The machine gun, I think it was. It was something along those
Original
lines.
Solstice Govs.
Yeah, get rid of that.
A hunter is Solstice. Keep that one. Hide discipline. Also hide discipline, but I don't need to. Hunter.
What's that?
One, two,
Two,
three,
three.
four.
Why do you
One,
do these things?
two,
Why do you
three.
do these things?
It's fine. It's fine. Uh, that one's better than these. For warlocks, anyway. Getting a lot of materials out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for my postmaster to fill up.
Tangled Bronze. That's a shader I haven't seen in a while.
High intellect gloves. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Uh, we're getting down there. A lot of the armor is what's kind of holding
Mm-hmm.
me back.
Don't. Joe. Joe, don't do it. Joe, you did it.
I did it, Hunter. Okay, menu. Can you figure out where you want to be?
No, don't do it.
Mm.
And unfortunately, a lot of this being warlock armor, I've got zero input on any of this.
Hunter doesn't know what's happening.
I'm completely clueless. I Joe, you already know this, but I am pretty much a hunter only. I have a warlock and a titan, both of which are still sitting at a very comfortable 1600. Um, they would
Oh
be
my
much.
god. The wave just went through on my Ishtar, and now I'm down to one line on each of those.
Jeez. Oh my god, the amount of duplicates you have on your exotics, I swear to god.
4 Stormbracers. Don't I have a mantle on me? Yeah, I do. 75. Bad.
What was that?
Where's you,
Bitch.
bitch?
But Joe, cool animation chest piece. But Joe.
It's your fault this is happening in the first place. We're down to half.
Yep, keep her going. Keep her going.
On, bud. However, we are nearing the thing that's gonna make Hunter fucking break.
No. No, you know what? I'll go get that bottle of wine ready.
Okay.
So I've still got about a half a bottle left from last night.
Well, go on.
I'll wait till to see if it's actually worth drinking over.
It is.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
Is it like six coyote bad or?
it's worse.
Oh Christ.
You'll love it here. You'll love this.
For anyone who's not up to date on the most recent glitch that Bungie had to patch just instantly, you were able to do a quest for Ikora and pull some shenanery and be able to collect a certain exotic over and over again, and then delete those for legendary shards. I have a good few of them in my vault just from doing that. Um, I didn't do it for terribly long before Bungie ended up patching it, so I didn't get as many as I would have liked. But that's kind of what we're referencing to of the why I have so many six coyotes.
Hunter's got like a good 50 coyotes.
That's not 50 coyotes. I've maybe got 12, 13.
No, 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 no. If they're all, if what is it? What is it called? 6 coyotes.
Six coyotes. Oh,
Sweet.
I see what I see what you're doing.
My joke goes unappreciated. God damn it.
Boo.
Fuck you.
Oh, Lunafaction boots.
They're not. Look, these boots.
Yeah, over there.
I was gonna say these aren't loony boots.
Every boot is loony boot.
Uh huh.
I miss white armor. I really do. When legendary gear was a lot harder to come by.
I mean, if you were scrub,
I mean, now legendary gear is common.
legendary gear is common. These are great. Just keep the masterwork one. Now I have one here.
I've heard good things with transversive steps.
It's essentially the warlock stompies.
Hmm.
It just makes you run faster, and
I
it
hear.
reloads your weapons when you run.
I'm pretty sure Stompy's got a rework, or something. Something ended up getting changed with Stompy's.
That was it.
Those are pretty good. Yes, nice.
46 total.
Joe, why?
Love to see.
Why or how?
All right, Hunter, we're getting real close.
Oh no.
It's after the bonds.
Okay, if it's after the bonds, then you've got um, it's like coins and stuff like that, materials.
Yeah.
God, what kind of materials do you have clogging up your inventory?
They only take up one slot, to be fair.
You know what? I'll give you that. If it only takes up one slot, how many do you have?
It's not that I have a lot of them. It's that I have. Oh, you're about to see.
You have a good variety. That's not that bad. Why do you have ghosts in there?
Hunter.
Yeah? Yeah, I've got a few of those. That's fine.
Serves no purpose.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping those.
Okay, well, Hunter's just as square as I am then, apparently.
My biggest thing is why do you have ghosts in there?
Why don't you have ghosts in here?
Because I'm not square.
Says the square nut.
Oi! Don't, Joe! Joe! Oh, why? No, no. You gotta do those
We're
You
gonna
gotta
be
do
here
those
forever.
individually. Eh,
We're gonna be here forever.
eh, eh, eh. Please tell me those are individual.
So, how was your day?
They are individual.
So, how you been?
Oh God, dude, you're better off just spending those.
You know what's worse?
What's that?
Can I put them in there? Maybe.
Oh no, I think I've got a few of those too.
Yeah, but they're for Hunter.
Why are you discarding them then?
Because I need 200.
Oh, oh, I see.
You need 200 to turn it into a bolt.
Right. That was before the rework.
You need 200 to turn it into a bolt, and when you complete one of the bounties, it gives you 200. I literally cannot get rid of these unless I do them one at a time.
Oh, jeez. You gotta set up a macro or something.
Something. Alright, we're down to 252.
All right, so the ones that we were looking at before, um, there really wasn't very many. I think there was only three. Let me pull that up here. You got True Prophecy. Where do we sit on that?
I'm gonna keep that.
Okay. Ignition Code. There was one of them that you were kind of twiddling on. I think we decided to keep both of those.
Yeah, keep both.
All right. And then we had Prolonged Engagement. I genuinely couldn't tell you what that is.
Is this Stasis SMG? Which I think we actually sharded.
Did we?
Pretty sure. Let me scan for it on Ishtar. Yeah, we sharded it.
Okay. That's everything then.
From 600 down to half. A little bit less than half. Imagine this, Hunter. I can see all of my weapons on my Ishtar screen without having to scroll.
Now, Joe, yesterday you did tell me that you use about the same 50 weapons. So, I mean, do we want to get rid of another 200?
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no, no.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
actually is gonna happen? Time to start putting shit in.
Joe, please. Joe, why or how it's been almost.
Start
No,
putting
no,
shit
no. Turn it around, Joe.
in. No,
Joe, we.
start putting shit back in.
Joe, I'm not putting in another 3 hours to do this again.
We're putting shit back in.
Joe, I'm not doing another 3 hour stream of this.
It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be
Joe.
fine. You'll love to see.
And Joe, I really
Love to
don't.
see it. It's fine. It's fine.
Now, Joe, have you seen the state of my vault?
I've seen the front page that you sent me before.
Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in, see if I can swap around my... No, I need that one. I need to swap this one here. No, I don't. I
So
should
are we
take that.
doing yours now?
We certainly can if you want to do that today. It's about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll hold off on that for now.
I'm going to show you the state of my vault. I'm going to change the... Do Ishtar Commander. There we go. Now my stream can see it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so now you can see it.
Alright, give me a second here.
I mean, I don't have nearly the collection of exotics as far as like duplicates go, but it'll definitely tell you what characters I use the most just based off of their loadouts. I mean, God, my Titan still has 3 blues.
Fizzy.
You're kind of fizzy.
Why you got blues?
Because it's my Titan and I never pull it out.
Get rid of your blues.
No, I won't get rid of them.
I see 3 Icoloses there.
Where?
About middle to the left of your energy section.
Do these ones here?
Yeah, middle.
Oh, these ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few of those. I don't know why they're dotted around.
Kindled Orchid, get rid of it.
No,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Gone.
But Joe, I like my.
Defender's gone. Beloved gone.
Sure. Well, just for that, we get rid of my midnight coup.
Hang on, wait a minute.
Whoa, whoa,
Like,
whoa.
what is going on with your hunter's inventory right now?
Don't worry about it.
Why
Don't
have you only got one available slot and it's for your power or your
don't
heavy weapon?
don't worry. But what are you talking about, Joe? I got plenty of space for my ghosts. I got slots. It's right here. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I don't have a problem.
Okay, so click on your armor tab for me. How many 6 coyotes?
You a couple, 2, 3.
Okay.
I do have a couple of Omnioculus.
What's with the sunset chest
I've got a lot of sunset armor. I've actually trimmed down with this one here.
Sunset chest
Oh,
piece.
chest piece. This one. That
Why?
was my first Iron Banner that I went to, and I think I got the full set. Pretty sure I dismantled one of them. Maybe it was just the chest piece and the arms.
Hunter?
I should get rid of these two.
Where is your reckoning things?
I actually got rid of those a long time ago.
I actually did as well.
It was around.
Notorious Invader.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff.
I had a lot of the Notorious shit. I had all at one point. I had all of the armor. I think did I skip a couple of them and just went straight for Notorious somehow?
Okay, I have another question.
Yeah.
Why do you currently have sunset armor in your hunter's inventory?
Well, I needed Iron Banner pants for Iron Banner.
Okay, next question. Why do you have one warlock boot?
Where?
Why do
Oh,
you have
just
one warlock boot?
which one is oh,
You know, it's the one next to the warlock symbol. Because it's raid armor.
because it's radar.
Hunter.
That's the same reason. Same reason why I got one for Titan here.
Get rid of it.
No, I won't do it.
It's gone.
No, I won't do it. Okay, I will get rid of that when we end up clearing my vault.
Wait. Scroll back down.
Oh, 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 oh.
Why do you have two white cloaks?
I do have two white cloaks. Oh, this one is that's a decal. That's an Iron Forerunner cloak, and this is the actual Scorched Hunter.
Hang on, wait a minute.
Back when you could get 0 power.
It wasn't even 0 power back then.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it
Was
was
it
10.
not?
It was 10 or something like that. And then it's when they removed all of that shit, when they made the base like
Mm-hmm.
1300, that it went down to 0.
Weird. I would swear you started at like 0 light. Huh.
And
Okay.
got it.
But yeah, that's the state of my vault. There we go. That's a little better. Now we can get a full view here. I had to readjust my dimensions for. Come on.
Yeah. So you got 500 out of 600. You're not much better than I am.
Not much. All right, just to go over once more. That's the state of my guns in case it cut off. All that, 'cause I'm working on one monitor instead of two. So just for video purposes, here's what I'm working with here. And that's what we're gonna be getting rid of whenever we decide to clean this one out, because this really got this gotta go. It's a problem.
No, you need more.
No, it's already suffocating. And
More.
we're gonna start with Midnight Coup.
No.
Yep.
You leave Midnight Coup. You don't
Nope.
have the cojones.
Bet me.
It's a raid weapon. You can't.
Bet me. I'll boot Destiny up right now just to get rid of it.
You won't.
Damn you right. I like my raid weapons. I know I can pull that one out from collections. But I got that one. All right, but I think I'm gonna stop the stream here. We did some incredible progress on Joe's vault today. Joe, how do you feel?
his name? Fucking Daffy Duck's rich grandpa.
What, Scrooge? That
Was
wasn't
his name
Daffy.
Scrooge?
I don't think that was related to Daffy. That was Donald.
No, yeah, Donald.
Which animation with Donald? Or, Scrooge.
Humperdinck Duck?
Humperdinck. Humperdinck? I need to look up a Humperdinck.
No, it was Scrooge McDuck, apparently.
Humperdinck does look a lot like Scrooge, but that's the first I've heard of a Humperdinck. God, I miss what cartoons looked like this.
Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, Scrooge is the really rich one.
Oh, it's his uncle, Uncle Scrooge.
Yeah. Yeah, Rich
Okay,
Uncle
that's
Scrooge.
why. You know the animation of him diving into the gold that's in his vault?
Yeah.
I feel like it's that exact animation, except now there's no gold, and he just caves his skull in on the con.
He's fucking dead!
My vault is empty. I can't swim in my weapons anymore.
You're fine. I mean, you'll notice that I do have quite a...
see... Hang on, wait a minute. No. Alright. As punishment,
Yeah?
you have to get rid of your Forsaken Trust.
My Forsaken Trust? Wait. Punishment?
From Forsaken. Yeah,
Punishment?
get rid of it now.
Punishment for what?
You caused this.
You needed it. You were bitching and moaning. Oh, I don't have any vault space.
No.
Yeah.
You get rid of it. You
That's not that ain't happening. You smell bad. You should feel bad.
Oh.
All right. I'm gonna call this one here. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. My name is Tigby, and I will see you guys